Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am actually, I want to talk to you guys a tiny little bit, about an idea I had. And I'm sure everyone else in this world had this idea, so it's nothing original, don't worry about it. I'm not that smart. But, how would you guys feel if Tesla could actually, I don't know, possibly get a heck of a lot more superchargers by simply advertising on them? Well, let me explain this. Tesla could generate revenue and basically pay for a supercharging network to be installed at a much lower cost, or pretty much none for that matter, if they actually do certain things, or if it's even possible. Now, mind you, I don't know. This is just my opinion, so let me get into it. Let me tell you guys what I'm talking about. I made a video recently about the Canada-wide supercharging is not yet available. So if you live on the East Coast, on the West Coast, let's say Vancouver, where I live, and I want to head to Toronto on the East Coast, I can't do that. At least not comfortably and not through superchargers. And, well, everything is being delayed. And like in true Tesla fashion, timelines are non-existent, which basically means that if they say it will be done next year, more than likely it's going to be done in 5 years. So I want to go to Toronto. It's possible to a certain degree on superchargers, and then after that it just dies off. You basically are stuck using, well, a lot slower chargers. And to me that's a problem. But I understand. Tesla needs to pay out a lot of money to get these superchargers up and running. What would happen if, let's say, as an example, I don't know, I'm going to give you guys a really good example. Let's say Lethbridge, Alberta, or Saskatoon, or Medicine Hat, any one of those, basically, you know, going past Fort Macleod where it kind of stops, going from the West Coast to the East Coast. If that district or that city would be willing to fund the supercharging, and how would they fund it? It would be through corporations. If the local companies want to advertise on Tesla superchargers, then they could fund that supercharger being built. And by doing this, you're essentially expanding your supercharger network, and the advertisers are paying for it. Advertisers' benefits are massive. There are going to be a ton of cars coming through there. And I know for me, whenever I go down to the United States, I truly wish there was advertising of local businesses, malls, and things that I don't know what's in that area. I would love to know what's in the area, and maybe, you know, we could vote on it as, you know, the Tesla fleet, if you will. And you as a customer, as a Tesla customer, you pull up and you go to these places, and, you know, you could easily inform other Tesla owners saying, guys, go here, you know, while your car is charging. I think it's a wonderful way of doing it without actually having to necessarily pay so much of it yourself up front. Advertisers are very willing to dish out the money if it makes sense to them, and in this case they definitely make sense to them. I'm going to use Medicine Hat as a great example. Medicine Hat, Alberta is a small little town. It's not small, but it feels like a small little town, and there's so much to see. It's a beautiful little place. We were there last year, but there's no superchargers there. And if I was to be a business, I can think of at least 5 or 6 businesses in Medicine Hat who definitely, more than likely, would be happy to, well, pay a little bit extra to, advertise their locations on Tesla superchargers. Now, let's not forget, we're not talking about a single charger. Even in some cases, you can have 8 up to 20 superchargers, and there's a lot of advertising going on, as long as that advertising stays local. So it's not some big corporation that's nationwide, but rather a local company, a local mom and pop shop, something along those lines. And you can rotate this, obviously. You know, you can make it cheap enough for the advertising for the locals to do it. At the same time, you can rotate this. And I know there's a logistics involved in this, but I highly would recommend Tesla look into this. There's a very good possibility for them to do something along the lines of, wow, you guys are actually, I'm just looking at this, there's a comments coming in on my channel. I think there's a very good opportunity here for Tesla to expand their supercharger network and pretty much pay next to nothing. Tell me what you guys think. I hope you guys, well, I hope you guys like my idea. I would love to hear your ideas. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. I love it because there's more and more people checking out the car. I happen to be at a Supercharger and people walking by and looking at the car. So let me know what you guys think. Would this be a feasible idea? Is this something that Tesla should implement and really start making money from this? I think there's a very, very good possibility. Currently, the Superchargers are simply not being, excuse me. Currently, the Superchargers are not being utilized for anything other than charging the cars. And as I said, when I am traveling, I would love to know what's in the area. I would love to know a little bit about, you know, maybe there's some landmarks there that I would love to see, take some pictures of. And even if not at the moment when I'm charging the car, but rather half an hour after I charge my car, I'd like to know about that place that I can just go to. If Tesla wants to do this, it would be even better if they would, you know, allow me to send that information to the car. So let's say I go up to the screen, I touch that screen, and I say, you know, send the address to my car. If that happens, I am golden. I can go to that spot, I can easily find it, and so forth and so on. I think there's unlimited possibilities here. I think that there's so many options for Tesla. I really truly want to hear your thoughts. I really want to hear what you guys have to say about it. I think this is an idea that could work in a very, very big way. And on top of it, you can truly expand this Tesla network, this supercharging network, to a point that would exponentially grow the entire network, which basically makes you guys happy. And if Tesla ever opens up the superchargers to other companies, it would make all the other EVs happy as well. It benefits the local community, it benefits the local mom and pop shops, it definitely benefits everyone. I think it is an idea that really should be looked into. Please let me know in the comments below what you guys think. In the meantime, leave a like on the video if you guys liked it, and leave your comments. I really want to know what you guys say. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do. I want to grow my channel. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by hopefully by the summertime. Please be careful on the roads. Bye.